Greetings, my fellow quantum side of addictioners. Tonight, we give the importance of remembering a new future. I just want to say hello to all my fine fellow friends and greetings to all those who are joining for the first time. I just want to say, um, I'm glad you're still here and I'm glad you're willing to ride it out with me. I'm just going to go over a top four list of what what we needed to do to remember a new future and why it's so important. First, I'd like to say that I got this idea because so many of us forget where we come from, or we can't forget where we come from, or where we're going. So, if we had to trade one for the other, I think I'd rather take the future over the past, even though we have good futures. And I mean, even though we have good past, uh, it's best that we leave them behind sometime. So, number one, forget all your stories of being miserable. Learn to eliminate all of your sob stories the best way you can. Number two, change bad stories and situations into valuable lessons. Number three, redefine your purpose. And number four, remember a new future. I'm just going to go in brief detail over um, the four. Number one, forget all your stories of being miserable. Learn to eliminate all your sob stories. You know, stop going around playing the victim role to everybody you see. You know, stop trying to memorize your story and making it worse as you go along. It's been proven that 50% of the story that we tell is not even true. So what we're doing is we're making up stories just to, I guess, get people to feel for us or be a pity party. So try to eliminate that. Number two, change bad stories and situations into valuable lessons. Um, we all have stories that we wish we didn't have, but um, instead of dwelling on it, making it bigger than it really is, and um, allowing it to destroy us, it's best that we just transform it into valuable lessons so we know which way not to go again and use it to teach others not to go that way also instead of holding on to it. So if we do get a chance to tell it, which we shouldn't be, use it as an example of what not to do. Three, redefine your purpose. This kind of ties in with number two. Redefine your purpose. So many of us get confused about our purpose, and we like to think that we're washed up or our glory days are behind us. And that's just not true, you know? So we redefine ourselves instead of saying, you know what, I'm nothing but a washed up junkie who didn't um, get a chance to live my life the way I wish I did. Say to yourself, you know what, I've been around, I learned some things, I picked up some lessons, and now I'm going to use it to my privilege. I'm going to be the best person I could be based on the person that I was and I'm not anymore. So that's how we redefine ourselves. 4, remembering a new future. I believe this is the most important thing because when we do this, we get clarity about where we're going. And when we get clarity about where we're going, we no longer have to look at where we came from because we have a new vision in our heads now. We have a new role model to find, something else to chase in life. And when we put that ahead of us, it kind of helps pave the way because it gives us enthusiasm. It gives us the motivation to wake up every day, and it gives us the will to not go back to the person that we were. What I like to do is I like to critique my story possibly every day or anytime I get a new idea about my story. I like to jot some things down. I like to see it in my head, meditate on it day and night. Because if I lose the vision of who I want to be, that means I start to revert back to the person who I was. And I don't want to do that. So I keep that I keep that ahead of me like a dog chasing a rabbit. You know, when I start to feel down, I say, you know what? I got a purpose, and I don't have to hold on to the person who I used to be. That miserable son of a bitch. I get enthusiasm about the person I inspire to be. I get responsible, and I tell as many people as I can. You know, because the truth is, we like to tell sob stories, but we very rarely like to tell good stories about who we are. Or people don't want to listen because they get jealous. So you're talking to the wrong person. Talk to the right people. You know, don't be so desperate to get somebody to hear your story, especially if they want to hear a sob story. You'd be surprised how many people are actually jealous of who you inspire to be because they can't put together something that they can aspire to be in their own mind. So try your best to critique your story day in and day out, you know, and try your best to not dwell on the person that you used to be. You got a new life, a new reason to wake up every day. The sun is shining. Get your ass out of bed and chase your goals, chase your dreams every day and get inspired about it. And don't lose hope, don't lose faith. Every day is a different day and a day full of opportunity. So get out there and make it happen. That's the quantum side of addiction. That's the quantum side of things. And it's the vortex. And that's the key to the vortex is remembering your future, forgetting the past. Okay? So remember a near future. Find yourself engulfed, enveloped in the person that you inspire to be daily. Okay, meditate on seeing yourself with the trophy, walking across the stage or breaking the bow at the finish line, winning the fight, because that's what it's all about. Winning in the end. Because this is far from over. This is not the end. Okay? I'm your host, Joe Frank. And this is the quantum side of addiction. Peace out.